If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, then go and check out x3game.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's CapGun Tom here, and welcome back to another episode of Team Takedown for Team of the Season. I'm gassed. Are you gassed? I'm very gassed. We've already done Ibrahimovic, which was pretty nutty, so if you missed that episode, go back and watch it. Today, we're doing the second most highly asked for player, none other than Team of the Season, Allen. His stats are insane. He has 85 pace, 80 shooting, 87 passing, 90 dribbling, 91 defending, and 89 physical, putting him in the Hullet gang if you're old school like me. He also has 4-star skill moves, which is pretty banging, not gonna lie. Now I'm gonna have a pretty challenging opponent today because he's got top 100, and let's face it, it makes it really difficult for me to beat him. So let's see if we can do it today. It's none other than Curbs.
Yo, what's good? I'm not going to choke as badly as I did last time, hopefully.
That is true, that is true. Like, well, actually, I think it went, I won one, you won one last time.
Yeah, that is very true. I'm looking for the clean double this time.
The clean double, wow.
That is the aim.
That utter disrespect. Of course, guys, we'll be doing another Team Takedown over on Curbs' channel, so his link will be down in the description. Go drop him a sub and all that good stuff. And yeah, just go send him some love. Show him some love, really, as we head our way over to the store, I guess, Curbs, to go and get ourselves a second player. We've got some nice packs in there. I'm going to go with a cheeky bit of a 50k pack, I think. That sounds pretty good to me.
A nice 50k. I'm ready to go. I'm going to use coins like an absolute idiot.
Go mental, dude.
Let's go.
Mean, it's not a walkout. I've at least got boards there.
Don't worry, mate. I didn't get a walkout either. I got a board.
Oh, goalkeeper. Not allowed to use goalkeepers. We're not allowed to use people from the Serie A, and we're not allowed to use Brazilians.
Oh, okay.
Viviano's not great, is he, in many of those respects?
Not brilliant at all.
Right. Well, I'll give that pack the swift swerve.
I got Axel Witsel.
That's not bad. You could even upgrade if you wanted to his FUT birthday card, which is at centre back, but it's totally up to you.
Was that an SBC or is that card buyable?
No, that's a buyable card. That is a buyable card. What is it with Serie A players from SPAL? I keep on packing them. I've just got Inform Felipe. I've got Vazquez as well, but it's so uninteresting. Right, one more pack.
Legit.
One more pack. Less Serie A players, please, game.
I tell you what.
Less Serie A players.
I can upgrade to want to watch Witsel, so it looks even nicer. He kind of looks like a Team of the Season card as well. Okay, let's go.
There you go.
I just hope I get a formation that actually works. Yes!
What is this set of packs I've just had, man? I've just got Castiles. It's just terrible.
Wait, is that 3 goalkeepers in a row?
Pretty much.
Oh my god!
I tell you what, I'm gonna take Rashford and upgrade him to his headliner card. I think that'll be the move on that one. So there's my second player.
Right. Are you going first or second, my good sir?
We'll do it together. So if you spin at the same time as me, I'm spinning.
You're right. Okay, I am also spinning.
Close your eyes and tell us when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
You dickhead.
I tell you what, I'm actually all right with mine. I'm
Brilliant.
good. What did you get though?
5-2-2-1. Yeah. 5-2-2-1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I might actually have. Oh, I've got Player of the Month for Rashford. I'll use that instead since it's effectively the same rating card. So there we go.
I got the 4-4-1-1 for my formation.
I mean, that's not too bad. I guess Allen's going to set one of the centre mids, isn't he?
Yes, and then also Witsel will as well. Where he plays in the Bundesliga. I was trying to find Witsel in the bloody league, and what's wrong with me?
That's probably why you weren't finding him. Right, well, you know what's going to happen now, guys. We are going to go away and build our 2 teams. If you'd like to see the teams, then keep on watching. But if you'd like to not see them so that you can play along with the guessing at home, now is the time to look away and wait for me to say look back. Right, so here are our 2 completed squads. Remember them, take them in as I'm about to remove them so we can get into the guessing. Right, okay, so if you were looking away, you are now welcome to return your eyes to the screen as we have removed all the players, switched the squad, so I've now got Curbs in front of me and he's got mine in front of him. And we're going to start guessing, so as the guess Curbs, you get to go first, mate.
Oh, so that's hell nice.
Feel free to ask a position and take it away.
Right. I'm gonna go left wing to start us off.
Okay.
Just because I feel like that's the position that's mainly linking those two up, except for right centre mid. But
I'm gonna call safety on it. I know that's really lame, but I'm gonna call it straight away.
Fantastic. Okay. I'm just gonna have a stab out there and say Douglas Costa.
Douglas Costa? No, it's not Douglas Costa, mate.
Righty ho, right.
Okay, but you do get another go. So now I've got no safety. Work your way through the rest of my team and destroy me.
Thanks, pal. Okay, so we'll go right centre mid, I guess. Then.
Right centre mid. Okay.
On the theory that you're going to be linking them up together in this position here, so you could use an icon, but could be chatting absolute waffle. Does your player play in the Premier League?
He does not.
You know what? I'm going to take a stab at it. Do you have an icon in that position?
I do not have an icon in that position, Curbs.
Okay. Oh, Koulibaly or Hamsik. But then again, you probably want to use Koulibaly at the back. I'm going to go with that SBC. Or, well, he has other versions, but I'm going to go Marek Hamsik.
It's not Hamsik, no.
Okay.
Right, good times. Managed to get through in the first round. Death.
Indeed.
In one piece. Let's go with your centre forward.
Okay, I'm going to call safety on that one as well.
Right. Okay, who would you use? A Brazilian from the Bundesliga. I think this is what you've done. Brazilian from the Bundesliga or Belgian from Serie A. Mertens springs to mind massively here. Let's have a look. Belgium. Oh, that's Belarus, Tom. Belgium, and I think there's one other as well from the Serie A that you could potentially be using here. So you could use any striker, any cam, any centre forward. You could also use Rajanine Golan because he has a cam card. Anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got two there. And then Brazilians from, well, usable Brazilians, I guess, from the Bundesliga. I mean, I might be completely wrong here. You could have used an icon, but then I'd have no chance. But then again, the Brazilians from the Bundesliga don't look as enticing. There's Jolaton, who I don't think you'll probably have, because he's not meta enough for you to put in your top 100 squad, and Raphael, who looks pretty rubbish. So I'm going to go with, I think you're going to have tried to be clever. I'm going to say, do you have Rajanine Golan?
How have you done? How, fam? Yes.
You know what? Mertens is so obvious. I was like, he won't use Mertens. He won't use Mertens. Although you could have still used Mertens, let's face it.
It's just like a double bluff, isn't it? But yeah.
I could have easily gone either way. Right. Okay. So that's big.
That's frustrating that you've got that.
That technically doesn't count as a round, but I have managed to get your player anyway.
Yeah.
So let's go and have a little snoop around, because you're going to need a strong link to both of these guys. So first up, I'm going to try and have a little dig at your right midfielder.
Okay.
I'm going to say, is your right midfielder Belgian?
Yeah.
There's one that's springing to mind, of course, as you probably guess. Thorgan Hazard. Let's have a look and see if there's any other Belgium. There's very few.
He's left
actually.
mid, isn't he?
I think his upgrade is a right wing. Don't try and throw me off the scent here, Curve. He's got right wings. We've also got Adnan Januzaj. He's got a right wing card. Musonda's got a right wing card. So it isn't going to be as clear cut as I first hoped. And then the rest of them are silver. So that's pretty good for me. So, who would you have used here? I'm going to say, take out the biggest one first. Is your player from the Bundesliga?
Yes.
Let me just double check. Bundesliga right wingers. You've done your best to try and get me there, Curve. But it is Thorgan Hazard, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that was smart. I like the throw. I like the attempted throw.
Tried the throw of it.
It's not worked out particularly well.
It's because if you didn't get the cam, you would not have got that. No.
Which makes me think that you're probably going to be ending up using a Belgian striker or something like that. Anyway, let's go for your left mid next.
Okay.
Is he from the Serie A?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Serie A left mid.
Serie A.
Now, there are quite a few of them, which makes this difficult, especially when I can't even find the Serie A. Let me have a look. Position, left mids. Concept them in. So, who do we have that would make sense? Well, if you were using Mertens up front, that's going to make this really easy for you. But you don't necessarily have to use Mertens up front. You could then use Inter Milan or something else to get a strong link. So if they're from the Serie A, there's quite a few from... Does your player play for either... Does your player play for Napoli?
No.
Right, okay, so now do you have a strong link here, or are you using Mertens up front? I kind of think I have to say the strong link, just to double check, see if there's any more Brazilians. Because if he's not from Napoli, that means you're not getting a strong link there, and therefore this guy's probably going to link to your striker as well. So there is Douglas Costa, who you've already said for me, so he's fresh in your mind, and then there's no left wingers. So I'm going to have to just take away the chance of it being the strong link, just so that for future rounds, I'm going to say, do you have Douglas Costa?
I'm getting ripped apart! Oh, I've got no wingers now. Oh.
Oh, I need to do well against you, Cavs. You know that, because otherwise I get completely ruined in the game. So.
Oh, if you wouldn't have got the centre forward, your mind would have been bamboozled.
I know. I got very lucky with the guess, but
bro, the thing was, I changed. Like, I did something in the last few changes of the team. Like, and it's really pissed me off now because you've just I have no midfield anymore.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm going for you. I'm gonna go for your striker.
Oh, for fuck. Okay, cool.
Right. Is he from the Serie A?
No.
I think this is gonna be an icon. I think. I don't think. I mean, your options are. If he's not from the Serie A, you've literally got the option of using a Belgian from the Bundesliga. That's your only option, bar an icon. Okay, concept. There aren't really any strikers from the Bundesliga that would work for you. So that means it is an icon. So now we have to try and play the game of which icon has Curbs used.
Mm-hmm.
So which icon will Curb use?
This is one I actually might win. Let's go.
I'm just bricking the idea that you've got.
Done.
Yeah, I'm just bricking the idea that you've got. Is your striker Brazilian?
No.
Right, now I have to guess. Who would Curbs use? Now, you said to me earlier, I don't have Bertrigueno. Would you do that and then you actually have Bertrigueno, lie to my face, and then have Bertrigueno and put him in? Because we'll probably have to stop being friends if that's what you've done. I'm going to say, do you have... I'm trying to think of Curbs' team, because Curbs has the top 100 teams, so I'm thinking of the most meta players. So I'm thinking, Eusebio, Cruyff, and I'm trying to think of anyone else that could play that position. Hullet. Moments Hullet or Prime Hullet would be able to play there.
That is true.
So, which one of the three do I think he would probably use? I'm going to say, do you have Eusebio?
No, I don't know.
Right, okay. I'm just going to put in an icon, a random icon.
Okay.
That doesn't get any strong links.
Okay, I'm going to go for your right winger.
Right, okay.
Does he get a strong link to Rashford?
Yes, he does.
Oh! Okay. Decent. So that could mean he's either English or Manchester United. Or an icon, maybe. You know what?
Nah, there's no English right wingers.
Okay.
Could get confused with best if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was going to say, I actually imagine someone like Liam would do that. Is your player English?
He is, yeah.
He is, okay. Right. Okay. So I'm thinking that you're either going to have used Inform Antonio, Inform Townsend, or Sterling. Now, I don't mind playing against Townsend or Antonio, so I'm going to take the big one and take the bullet and say, have you used Raheem Sterling?
Damn, yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
That's frustrating.
I'm happy with that.
That's annoying. I had his player of the year in there.
You know what? As soon as I had a look at what potential players like you could have used.
Yeah.
Had to be.
This is always the problem. Like it's always like you always end the person if they get it down to it. They always say the biggest player because that's the player they don't want to play against. And
Yeah,
I've
exactly,
always used them, so they always get them. So I need to be a bit smarter with how I do that in the future, especially if it's a strong link. I think.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna jump to your right wing back then.
Okay.
And going off. Well, when I asked you the question for right centre mid, it wasn't BPL and it wasn't an icon. So you're either going to have a perfect link to Raheem Sterling, or you're going to have a... Definitely a... Oh, no, you could use a link because you're right centre half, though. What would you have done? You know what, first question, does he play in the Premier League?
He does indeed, yeah.
He does. Okay, right. That's narrowed it down a nice little bit for you, boy. Kyle Walker's pinging in my head, but that player at right central midfield, like, he needs a good old link. He does to Allen. He needs a strong link or a perfect link. So, who would you have used? So it wasn't Hamshik because that's who I guessed. You could have used Fabian. Do we have any España? Oh, we do. We have a very interesting Spanish right back over there. Okay, I'm going to narrow this down then. Is your player... No, I'm not. I'm not going to rush into this. I was so close, but... Because the thing is... If I say that, then it could be any of these here, which is a pain in my ass. Okay, does your player play for Arsenal or Crystal Palace?
Yes, he does.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Do you not want that answer? Is that not the answer you're looking for?
Yes and no, because I was hoping that you'd go Walker and make it nice and easy, because Alexander-Arnold is so expensive. Okay. So, it's Wan-Bissaka or Bellerin. Now, I'm going off the basis that you're using Fabian at right central midfield, so I'm going to say it's Bellerin.
It is not Bellerin.
No, it's Wan-Bissaka! Oh, that's so triggering. It's that right centre mid, dude. It's getting me every single time.
You're going to hate it when you find out who it is as well.
Am I actually?
I wouldn't give anything away, so
Watch
I'm
me
not
fucking
say anymore.
Montoya or something stupid like that.
Right, okay,
fuck.
let's move on to your squad, sir. Right, so what's glaring me in the face is that your right mid and your left mid do not need any more links. However, your centre mid do need one more link each. Now, which one would be a better target to go for? The guy who's Brazilian from Serie A, bearing in mind you've already used your icon, so that's out the window, or the Belgian from the Bundesliga? I think we're going to have a little crack at the Belgian from the Bundesliga and say right centre-back.
Okie dokie.
Getting dangerously close to your goalkeeper and you have no safety.
Yep.
Let's go! Right. Let's go. Right, is your centre-back... Would you keep going with this theme? Or would you try and change it? Is your centre-back Belgian?
He is Belgian.
He is Belgian. Damn, that is really good because that's much better than the other alternative, which is him being from the Bundesliga. Right, so there are quite a lot of good Belgian centre-backs. Let's face it. There's actually tons. But is there any? Ooh, you could have used Munier at right back. Ooh, and then you could have got a cross. Right. Okay. So there's like loads from the Prem. 1, 2. Is your player from? I don't know if I. I think it's this card. That's what I think it is. Because that one makes the most sense and the easiest to hybridize. Let's do this. Does your player play for Manchester United or Spurs?
No.
He doesn't. Right, now it's either Company, who you've used before against me, so I know you've got his flashback, or, in my opinion, it's Birthday Lukaku. Either way, I reckon that if I don't get this right, I get the next one right. So I'm going to say, do you have... Oh, God. Do you use Company? Lukaku and Company. I think that just makes so much sense. It just looks like it makes so much sense. I'm going to say, do you have Company?
No, Tom. I actually don't, no. I do not have Big
That
Boy
means I've missed.
Vinny.
That means I've missed my opportunity to get you, because if it was Company, then Lukaku would have been the other centre back to make them link together. But now it's going to be any Serie A centre back in the left centre back. But either way, that's neither here nor there. It's your turn, mate.
Are you sure? I think you may have missed a couple of people there, pal.
Alright, okay, well I might have missed a couple of people, but you know, there's only so much we can
Company
do.
was. I was actually very close to using him, to be fair. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for your middle centre back,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, does he get a strong link to Allen?
He does indeed.
Ooh. Okay. As far as I know, there's no Brazilian icon centre backs. Just to double check. I'm not going absolutely crazy and I'm forgetting like someone amazing. No, I'm not. Okay.
No, there's no Brazil. I can say for time there's no Brazil. That's as much as I wish they would put like someone like Maicon or Lucio into the game. That would be banging.
Yeah. Oh, imagine that Lucio for FIFA 13.
Yeah, that Lucio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And that Maicon card at right back from a couple of years ago was absolutely amazing as well. He's like 6 foot as well too.
Exactly. But how have we not got like a decent right? We only have Zanetti, he's fantastic, but he's just not usable, is he?
No, he's better as a CDM in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Does your player play for Napoli?
He does, yeah.
Okay. So it's Koulibaly or Raul Albiol. Or, realistically, you're not going to use 68 pace Maximovic or Kirikesh, are you? And I highly doubt that you're going to try and play 54 pace Raul Albiol on me as well. So I'm going to go with Kalidou Koulibaly.
Thank God. We're good, boys. We good.
You've actually used Raul Albiol. I can't be arsed. Are you serious? 53 pace and you used him?
Yeah. Don't worry, mate. You're not going to have a team left to attack me with at this rate. Right back. Next up.
Okay.
So, I'm pretty sure that you're not going to be using a Bundesliga right back from... Because your centre-back wasn't... You've already used your icon. Your centre-back on the right side was not from the Bundesliga. And therefore, the only way you can actually make this team work is with a Belgian from the Bundesliga at right back, or a what is it called? Borussia Mönchengladbach back player, and there are a couple. So I think, let me just have a look at the I think that most likely you just put a Belgian player here because your centre back's Belgian, and that just makes sense, doesn't it? Nice little double bluff if you haven't. Goodness me, I wish I could go. Oh, how many rounds are there?
10.
There's okay.
It's your series, isn't it?
I'm literally, like, I'm almost certain I've got this card. So, are you using a player from the Bundesliga?
No, I'm not.
Are you using a player from Liga 1?
I am.
Are you using Meunier?
I am using Meunier.
Yeah, of course. Right, okay, so that takes us to, just to double check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round 9. What do we do next? We have to be that guy. Because Curbs is a good player. And I want to hurt his team so that I have a better chance of not discarding everything. Because I've still got quite a lot of expensive players in my squad. So I'm going to go with your goalkeeper.
Music to my ears.
Right. Now, what have you done here? Just tell me. Tell me now. Tell me what you've done.
I have a player, and he earns lots of money, and he's recently moved to the local area.
Oh, right, is he? Probably not. Right. What are we doing? 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 I'm thinking. I'm just going for a whole list of different goalkeepers. I'm thinking maybe use Gabriel Paulista. No, because that won't work. Because you've got to have. I don't know who. Oh, maybe I don't know who your centre back is. But because I know your centre back is Belgium, I'm gonna go with first off your goalkeeper. Let me just have a double check. Is your goalkeeper from the Serie A?
He is.
Right. Okay. That's a good start. No, I don't know how many good Serie A goalkeepers there really are anymore. I was going to ask if he's from La Liga, but I decided against that. Now, there are 4 absolute 5 ping-ting goalkeepers on this. In fact, there's loads of them.
There's loads of goalkeepers.
There's loads of goalkeepers.
Yep. Oh, yes.
Now, we need to sort out the better ones. So, does your player play for Juventus or Inter Milan?
He does.
Right, 1 in 3! 1 in 3, boys! Who does Curbs use? Does he use Szczesny, Perrine, or Handanovic? Oh, I just got to say the one that I want to play the least because I hate him. He's really, really good. Do you have Szczesny?
No, I don't! Let's go!
you have like UCL Handanovic or something that you got out of a UCL pack?
It would just be his normal.
Oh, okay. It's Handanovic then.
It is indeed.
Alright, fair enough. Well, there you go, guys. Did as much as we could against each other to take down each other's teams. Curves got hideously unlucky because I did find a player that was very well hidden for that centre mid position that has completely scuppered you in pretty much every single guess that you've had. Yeah. Because it's Ravel Morrison and his Lazio card that was two on the market. I've just paid 5.5k for this card. So there was one Englishman in the Serie A that I could use. I thought
he'd moved. That's why he
has,
popped
yeah.
to mind. Yeah.
You know what? I was also I was almost so committed to doing this, to stopping you and making you believe that there was no Ravel Morrison. I was about to buy the other one for 10k off the market, so he would have been extinct when you went to search for him. Oh my God. That's what I was actually about to do.
But the thing is, you were going to do that. Guess who my striker is, Tom?
I don't know. Who is your striker?
Butragueno?
Oh, it is Butragueno, you little liar. We're no longer friends. You are actually scum.
Oh,
you are actually
the thing
scum.
was, I was gonna buy Raul, but I was like,
have you been talking to Haber?
No, why?
Because Haber uses Butragueno against me every time and just first time shots with him.
Yeah,
every single time.
His card is genuinely disgusting. Like it's so irritating at this point.
Right, I'll tell you the rest of my team. So Richarlison was the left wing I safetied. Ravel Morrison at centre mid. I did indeed use Player of the Year Sterling at right wing. I had his loan card. Yep. Wan-Bissaka at right back. We had Azpilicueta at right centre back. Raul Albiol. And then I went for some team this season. I wanted to use as many teams this season as possible, but there's obviously so few of them. It's very obvious when you start using them. Yeah, I got Tellez and Felipe, and then flashback Casillas in goal. So.
Oh yeah, that works perfectly, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty cool little squad.
Very nice. I can't believe I didn't get your middle centre back. Like,
Who was your right centre back? Was it?
it was foot birthday Lukaku.
Lukaku, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, I knew I should have said him. It made it so much easier than pinning you to actually having to use Lukaku on the other side. I'm like, why didn't I just? I could have had all of them. Because if I said Lukaku, then I would have gone straight for a right back. Gottman, yeah, and then I probably would have ended up going for probably a goalkeeper, not getting it again. So there we go, guys. That is going to be the end of the guessing. I did a good job on Curb's team, which I needed to do. And now what we're going to do is go away, quickly build our teams, and we'll show you what they look like once we're done. Right, so here we go. Our two squads are now complete. Curbs looks nice and bronze. I've got a nice return for none other than Andrew Eleftheriou, who's an English right mid from Watford. So exciting times for me. How are you looking, Curbs?
It's looking all right, actually. It looks better than I actually thought it was going to be. Like my right, if you attack my right hand side, I'm pretty much. But other than that, we're good.
Right, into the game we go. Damn it, Bertrand Gueno's there. Every time, man. I just hate him. I actually hate him.
Tell you what, team's looking actually quite nice. I'm actually quite glad I've got your Sterling because he literally would have had a field day against me. Oh, mate, Butra. Go on, son.
Don't know, score.
Oh, mate, he's actually... That's reverse kickoff, and I do apologise, but Butra Gueno's in your head. He's living rent-free in your head, Tom.
I hate him. I honestly hate him. I hate him.
He's beautiful.
Please.
Oh,
thank you,
no!
Thank you. Thank you.
Butra, first time! No!
I'm so much trouble in this game.
I hate La Croqueta so much.
Oh, Ravel Morrison. It had to be him, didn't it? Had to be him.
Smell. Oh, hello.
Go on. Oh, it was so close. It was so close.
Oh, no, not like that.
Oh, it's hit the post as well.
Go on then, Bronzy. No. What?
Oh, he's missed again. How do you miss from there?
How did he have so much room in the... that's a free shot. Koulibaly, mate.
Go on. Go on. Oh, he's missed again. Why are you wrong with Rashford today?
I moved my keeper in that direction as well, and I'm actually so... What is going on?
Why is Wan-Bissaka not pushing that guy out of the way?
You can't miss this one, Backer!
You're an animal. You're an animal. I can't believe Wan-Bissaka couldn't even push your bronze over to get back to that ball. Please! Oh, it's in! And he's onside! I didn't even mean to pass to him! I will take it!
How is he on?
Who knows? Who knows? But I don't care.
Oh, my right back, of course.
He's right back to play anyone.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
One less discard. Let's go. Ravel Morrison is the man of the moment right there. Oh no. Not like this. Tackle him.
Oh, pen!
What a tackle!
What? No! No! What? How is that not a pen?
What do you mean? It was a great tackle, that's how.
What? I don't think I've seen a more blatant penalty in my life.
No!
Allen!
Yes! Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I could have conceded so many goals. I could have scored so many goals. One goal loss is not too bad.
Damn, that was
not
such a...
too bad.
Can we just talk about that penalty incident right now? I can't even be bothered.
I was like, this is all or nothing right now. Because I knew you were about to score there. And I was like, we'll just go for it. Because the worst that happens, he either scores or he gets a penalty and scores. So, you know, just a bit of luck. Go on, love that.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, let's go get to the screen. Indeed, GG's. Let's go get to the screen and potentially discard one of my big players. Can't wait.
Let's go.
Right, okay, I'm currently switching my team around. I'm moving them all about. Shake it all about, that kind of thing. I guess if you get my bronze, which is supposed to be player of the year Sterling, which was a loan, I will discard an informed Sterling off the market as sort of like a peace offering. So, yeah, there's loads of good players in here. Choose one in the
Left centre mid, Tom.
Yeah, let's go. Raul Albiol, 10k down the drain. Hell yeah, let's go. Right, well, there you go, guys. That is the end of today's Team Takedown around Allen. Got to say, the card is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it. What did you think?
100%. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think he was going to be as good as he was. Like, his shooting's still pretty...
Yeah, I mean, he has only got 3-star week that you got to take that into consideration. So, yeah, still fantastic. Absolutely loved that. If you've enjoyed, smash a thumbs up, smash the squad building section or the guessing. But again, just can't bring it home in the game because I just stink at this FIFA. But there you go. Go check out the one we did on Curb's channel. Link in the description. Drop him a sub, all that good stuff. Smash the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.